right, so here is the long-time middleweight contender, the Italian Dream, Marvin Vettori. And I think if you were to ask Marvin, as we did in our fighter meeting on Thursday, how he feels about his UFC body of work overall, he is dissatisfied. He thought he would have been an undisputed champion at this point in time. Of course, he has had the opportunity, as he did in 2021 against Israel Adesanya. But the biggest feather in his cap, other than, I guess, the cardiovascular base, is just the sheer durability. It feels like a human weapon is not going to be able to finish Marvin Vettori, and that's a great source of his confidence here tonight. Marvin Vettori, a picture of focus as he looks to produce one of the biggest wins of his career tonight. Took him just over a year on the UFC roster to realize a piece of this UFC middleweight championship. He is the last Stylebender, Israel Adesanya, a guy you tried to bring in to emulate John Jones back in the day.
Absolutely. You knew right away when you watch Israel fight that he has an ability to fight so many different ways. If he's coming to play a part, he's going to play that part better than anyone else you can find. Yeah. It's because of the adaptability. It's his ability to change the way he's fighting based on his opponent. In the Derek Brunson fight, he did a lot of kneeing because he knew Brunson was going to wrestle him. But in the fight against Kelvin Gastelum was a lot of punches and kicks because the wrestling threat was not so great. You gotta have that if you hope to compete and stay atop your division for a long time.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Israel, the last Stylebender, Adesanya.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight.
Let's do it.
All right, so we get another look at Israel Adesanya here tonight. Let's see if he can get off to a fast start. He's not a guy that forces the finish. He will tell you as much that he likes to feel things out a little bit early on. He knows his opponent's going to come shooting at those legs more often than not. Short sample size in the UFC, but Israel Adesanya's takedown defense has held him. Pinpoint accuracy on the kick there by Adesanya. It's just hard to know what's coming, and there's no stopping this.
I mean, there's no stopping, there's no tell. He's just at a different level when you're standing on the feet with Israel Adesanya. He's the last Stylebender, he's a character. He just has it, and he's that guy that gets people to tune in.
Oh, nice uppercut from the champion. I mean, how about this blockhead, right? The Italian Dream, Marvin Vettori. You know he wants the clinch, and with relative ease, he gets it here early in the fight.
He wants to wear you down. He's big for the weight class. He's mean. And I mean, even that, Marvin Vettori's going to be mad at you.
Right.
Because we call him a blockhead when he's as blockhead as they come. But this guy is a dominant force when he can get his weight on you, when he can try to manipulate you from that clinch position.
There's that kick.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Inside leg kick is there by Adesanya.
That left hook was crazy. There's trouble.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kick.
Outstanding kick there by Adesanya.
Doing a really good job of using that reach advantage.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Massive left hand. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and kick your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, nice jab up top. Oh!
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
By late in the round now, it has been all Israel Adesanya. He's landed a lot of power shots, not necessarily forcing the finish there.
It's the way that he can land wherever he decides he wants to. With his
That's over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
beautiful level change, making people going over to fight over the top with that beautiful overhand.
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs.
Oh, look at that. Controlling the fight behind that jab.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
So bad.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Adesanya's eye starting to swell now. Beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous.
He's hurt bad.
That's a big hook. Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. And it's another huge knee. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Vettori's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Blocks the shot to the body. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of things. Now he's back up.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on.
That's it!
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 33 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last Stylebender, Adesanya.
All right, so the clean knockout for Israel Adesanya tonight. The last Stylebender, not forcing the issue as usual, but it is a pretty thing when he puts somebody away.
Well, if you press Israel Adesanya, he will put you to sleep. Once again, he proves why he's one of the best fighters in UFC history.